It's time now for the Pair Chill Sunday morning news on this Sunday morning, August 30th, 2015. Good morning to you all. This lovely Sunday morning, August 30th, 2015. Here are your news and I. Here are the top 3 at 7 a.m. on this Sunday morning. Here is in Minneapolis, whereas Vice President Joe Biden weighs a presidential bid. He must confront a number of fundamental questions among them. Does he have a valuable pathfinder electoral map that is becoming only more treacherous along these days on the trail? The killing of the U.S. police officer on Friday in Houston suburb was unprovoked. The county sheriff said that the victim was a target because of his uniform. In Johannesburg, a newspaper translator has reported that one of the drivers involved in the crash that killed and reported 38 young women and girls has been arrested. Governor Chris Christie in New Jersey said on Saturday that if he were elected president, he would combat illegal immigration by creating a system to track foreign visitors away FedEx trucks packages. In Rosso, Dominica, rescue crews jumped off boats and trenched mud, rocks, and uprooted trees Saturday to reach their loss of homes after destruction left by Tropical Storm Erica. In Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, embattled Malaysian Prime Minister Najib Razak ports scored on Sunday on a huge two-day rally that brought tens of thousands of yellow-shirted protesters demanding his resignation over a financial scandal. Police in Bangkok have charged a man with connection with a bomb attack that killed 20 people in the Thai capital nearly 2 weeks ago. In Cairo, Egypt summoned the British ambassador who rejected unacceptable interference comments he made on an Egyptian court's decision and hand down prison sentences for 3 Al Jazeera journalists, state television said on Sunday. A fire in a residential complex in Saudi Arabia has left 2 people dead and injured at least 105 others, according to Saudi officials. Tens of thousands of protest defense bills outside Japan's Diet. New Orleans, Gulf Coast marked 10th anniversary of the Hurricane Katrina striking the Gulf Coast of. An American hiker missed for 9 days in California's Wiggins, Sierra Nevada region has been found alive. Yuki Harwood, 62, failed to return from a solo hike on August 21st and fellow hikers alerted authorities. New York mom killed baby girl who lived with body for months, police said. A jail official in Portsmouth, Virginia says a man awaited transfer to a state mental health facility for months was found dead in a cell. U.S. inflation will likely rebound as pressure from the dollar fades, as allowing the Federal Reserve to raise interest rates gradually. Fed Vice Chairman Stanley Fischer said on Saturday in a speech, careful not to overreact to this possible Chinese slowdown. Wall Street ended a tumultuous week with a flat close as investors shrugged off concerns today. September rate rise was more likely than investors expected. Lee said international market instability has increased the uncertainties around the global economic recovery and the impact on China's financial market and imports and exports has also deepened with the economy facing new pressure. In Oman, Warren Buffett will turn 85 and said that he showed no signs of slowing down or retired from Berkshire Hathaway conglomerate he built over 5 decades ago. Cal Jean-Baptiste made history as first African-American playing the lead role in drawing protection of Leah's murders. He played roles of the Constable and Cravenat and was understudied for the lead role. Jean Valjean has died after a fall. Over the past few years, science has suffered a bit of a blow in terms of credibility. For one, a celebrated social psychologist was actually caught fabricating his data and led to his retraction of more than 50 retracted papers. The so-called supermoon, one of the 3 largest apparent full moons of the year, rose in the sky last night. Time readers can watch highlights from a live stream of the moon rise hosted by the Slough Observatory. Washington 6 NASA recruits have shut themselves inside the dome in the wire to begin a year-long isolation program that will stimulate life on Mars to help the U.S. Space Agency prepare for the Pioneer mission to the Red Planet. 2 black holes pose a big problem in the race laws of the universe. That was a talk out for the debate all week in Sophomore. Some of the first people to work on the black hole theory did their best to come to some of the new solutions to the question. In London, a new drug in drug development cuts cholesterol as much as 200 injections recently cleared for sale, but lasts much longer, meaning it may not to be given only every 3 to 6 months, the initial findings suggest. It was a tough decision for Minnesota resident Amber McCall, as the doctor had informed her that his situation was critical as a mother of contrary twins knew before, delivered to girls that only one would survive. Here. An early morning accident in Massachusetts, Route 130 in the vicinity of the dog track. It's an early morning roll of a motor accident with serious injury. Requested photo. Recorded Medflight was on the scene. Here. And in Providence, Rhode Island. Here. I shooted at 3:48 Bard State around 3 a.m. early this morning. CEOs with confirmed two males were down. One was shot in the head and the other shot in the stomach. Peter Chaladusab, 7:05. Here it is. Time now for a sports report here. The Boston Red Sox defeat the New York Mets at Citi Field 3-1. The two teams go at it again one more time this afternoon with the Red Sox going for the sweep. Here, the New England Revolution beat the Philadelphia Union in Philadelphia 1-0, while the Kentucky Red Sox fall to the Rochester Red Wings in Rochester, New York last night 5-1. A tragedy at Turner Field, Atlanta. Here as in Atlanta, where a man who fell off the top deck of the baseball saved at least 12 meters to the concrete on the first level during the Braves game to the New York Yankees on Saturday night has died. Atlanta police said. After his team's latest preseason win, the 39-26 win over the Green Bay Packers, Philadelphia Eagles head coach Chip Kelly said that it's always the case that his team could have played better. John Daly collapsed through the end of the World Golf on Saturday and was taken by ambulance to a hospital. The 49-year-old Daly was playing in a small event at Deerfield Golf Club in Jackson, Mississippi's northern suburbs. American Triple Crown hero American Fair could now be retired after a shock defeat in the Traverse Stakes at Saratoga on Saturday. Peter Childusab, 7:06 here on this Sunday morning here, and let's take a look at the traffic situation here on this Sunday morning here. And it is smooth sailing on ways by ways New England here, and we are seeing two accidents here. One accident is on the Southeast Expressway on the northbound side around the Mass Ave exit. And on 128 on the northbound side, we got an accident here in the Beverly, Gloucester area here. Just before exit 14 here. But otherwise, a smooth sailing commute here on this Sunday morning here. And we got an exit on 95 on the southbound side before 295 of work. But otherwise, you're good to go on this Sunday morning here on the highways and byways of New England here. And let us take a look at what is going on the T here. Buses replacing red line service between JFK, UMass, and North Quincy stations on Sunday, which is today, from start to the end of the service here. Commuter rail and the ferries and the subway systems are looking very good. Peter Chaladusab, 7:07 here, and it is time now for weather report here. By today, slight temperature shots up to 1 p.m. Port Saska, how about 86 degrees? Calm wind coming westward 5 to 7 miles into the morning. Here, chest patient 20%. That, Petrovac at 5 a.m. Boys, most Saska about 6 degrees. Southwest about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Here, Monday, Petrovac for 8 a.m. West, most Saska about 89 degrees. West about 5 to 10 miles because I is 20 miles an hour. Here, Monday night, most Saska about 6 to 6 degrees. West about 3 to 6 miles an hour. Here. Tuesday, Saska about 83 degrees, light available wind becoming northeast around 6 miles in the morning here. Tuesday night, most skies will about 62 degrees. Wednesday, Sunday, most skies about 90 about 67 degrees. Thursday, most sunny park skies about 91 about 67 degrees. Friday, most sunny park skies on Friday, high about 84 about 63 degrees. And for Sunday, most sunny skies about 84 degrees here. Not temperature at 7:08 a.m. 60 degrees with overcast skies, and that is going to be for the Period Channel Body News on this August 3rd, 2015 holiday. Sunday morning, viewers, you have a good morning and good vibes, and I'll see you for an afternoon report. Have a good morning here.